Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Guys at Magic. This is Hunter and Shane. Say what up, Shane.
What's up, nerds?
Welcome back to another episode of Resolving the Stack. That's right, it is our weekly Magic the Gathering news wrap-up show we do every single Sunday. So here you are listening to the news of March 23rd to March 29th. Not a lot of news from this week, but there's enough to make a video. So without further ado, hit the like button before we get started, because whenever you guys like this, it lets us know to keep making it. So hit that like button. Also, you want to subscribe so you're not missing out on all the stuff we're putting out. We've got very cool videos coming out, including those pre-con upgrades. They're coming out this next week. Be excited. But Shane, let's go ahead and kick it off with this first story. I put it in quotes here because Tarkir Dragonstorm spoilers are finished. We have the entire set available to look at, and boy, this is awesome.
It's a pretty cool set. Glad to be done.
Glad to be done with spoilers.
It's glad to be done with spoilers, man.
Yeah, there is always a lot of spoilers every single 2 months, it seems like, at this rate.
Yeah, it's aggressive.
What do you think of the set overall, though?
I like it. You've said it the entire time throughout spoiler season, but it does feel like a real Magic set,
Yeah.
not a hat set, and I really am a fan of that.
Yeah. This is actually a set that I've pre-ordered the most product of in a very long time. So
It's a very cool set, dude.
I'm very excited. You guys obviously will see box openings here on the channel of all of the cool stuff that I have potentially to open. Fingers crossed I get some of these Planeswalkers.
I'm ready. Yeah, I hope you get something good.
But yeah, so Tarkir Dragonstorm, very excited for that set. Moving on, at the time of recording, this is still available. You're probably watching this. I hope you can go to the Secret Lair website and maybe pick this up if you were interested. But another Secret Lair Chaos Vault dropped, meaning they just release more stuff on a random day, and they call it Chaos Vault. So if you're there at the right time, you can find it. But this is Oishi tokens. Shane, Oishi in Japanese kind of means tasty or delicious, if you will.
Oh, are you learning Japanese?
I actually am learning Japanese, and
that's crazy.
Exactly what it is. They're food tokens. It's just 4 food tokens.
Cool. It's very anime, very like comic book style.
Yeah, I like this style of art a lot. But my question to you is, because if you bought this as a non-foil, it's $15. If you were able to snag the foil, because at the time of recording, actually they're already sold out, was $20. My question to you is, I know we have been a big proponent of tokens. We are partnered with someone that makes tokens, and we absolutely love Alters' tokens. But being a official Wizards of the Coast Magic the Gathering product, how do you feel about that?
I don't care. I'm totally fine with it. I think that Secret Lairs as a whole, the way I treat them, I always buy it for the art anyways, even if it's not particularly monetarily smart, even if the cards don't make a lot of sense, like price-wise. I'm literally just getting them as like a skin, in my opinion. I play a lot of online games, and this is purely cosmetic, in my opinion. So,
oh yeah,
I think they're cool. I'm totally on board with it.
Yeah, and if you're a food deck, I mean, you can go ahead and pick these up. But in the community as well, there are many people that make tokens. I've always felt like altars and tokens and just kind of spruce up your deck is a very cool way to do so. So pick these up if you want them. Go find someone else that is the art style that you like. We do the same. So very cool. But I don't know. This is $5 a token. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it seems premium, you know. It's extra. You don't need to have these.
And who knows? There could be a bonus card.
A bonus token.
A bonus token. That's right. Another food.
I'm sure there is.
But yeah, that segues into our next topic of news. People are upset. Now, why are people upset? Well, you kind of see some of these pictures
people are
here.
Upset.
They're always upset. Yeah, that's true. SpongeBob's Secret Lair has started to hit people's homes from shipping out. And they're getting their bonus cards. So we just mentioned you get a bonus card with your Secret Lair. You open it up, you know what you bought, and then you get an extra card on top of that. Well, SpongeBob, so far at time of recording, there are 4 different bonus cards that you could get You can get a counter spell. That's the kind of upper and lowercase letters that says counter target spell kind of a thing, you know? And then you've got a command tower that's just SpongeBob's house. You've got a dismember. That's the guy that says my leg all the time in SpongeBob, which is a very on point flavor. And another flavor win that people are talking about the most is Mr. Krabs laying in a pile of money. That's Smothering Tithe. So
perfect, dude.
it is so perfect. But my question to you, Shane, because the community is up in arms, is why is this fair? You're buying a premium product. That's what they're calling Secret Lair, right? A premium product. You know what you're buying up front, and then they give you a bonus card after. However, the bonus cards are so random where you can get a command tower or a Smothering Tithe. Now, if you look on prices of those two cards, one is less than $1. One is over $20. So why is that fair?
I don't know if fair is even the right way to ask this question. Like, I don't know. It's so polarizing, I guess is the right word. Like I mentioned before, Secret Lair is always cosmetic. I buy the set that I like. The extra card is just extra. I feel like if anyone's going into this expecting to pull the extra like randomly, that just seems weird to me. Like that you're just a gambler at that point. Like,
well, that's what it is. It is
you're
gambling.
buying the set and that's it. Exactly. So what I'm saying is, if I want to buy this one SpongeBob product, I don't care what I get. Like it's just extra. It's like gravy. It's like I bought the set for these cards and oh, well, I got an extra one, or I didn't. I don't know. It doesn't affect me at all.
Well, you always get the extra one. But the thing is, your extra one is significantly worse than the person that bought the exact same thing's extra one. And if you wanted that extra one, obviously the only way to get it is a secondary market. And that's going to be...
Yeah, but I mean, this has always happened.
That's going to be a lot of money. I understand that. And like, as a standpoint, like opening a pack of cards is completely random. But this is hey, you're getting these cards in your Secret Lair. Why? I personally, I don't find it to be fair. If they want to do bonus cards, great. I'm all for bonus cards. I don't think bonus cards should be as random as they currently are.
I mean, was the community, as you said, up in arms when Mana Vault was in the secret slot?
Oh yeah.
I would say that's way worse than
at the time.
So I would say it's like 3,000% worse than a Smothering Tithe, whatever. Smothering Tithe.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same principle though, right? You have a small percentage of getting a better card than a common card, because obviously most people are getting command towers, and then a very small percentage is getting Smothering Tithe. And I feel if I was to choose personally, I'd want the Smothering Tithe, right?
No shit, that's not the point of this though. This argument literally feels like you and I both bought a collector's box. You got a serialized and I'm mad.
I think that's different because
doesn't make any sense.
Because you had a chance. And the chance.
So you had a chance here too.
No, but the chance is different because you know what you're purchasing up front. You're buying a random pack. The entire pack is random.
Right.
Up here,
SpongeBob,
you're buying. I bought all the lands. Like the person that got a Smothering Tithe here got the Smothering Tithe in just the basic land one.
I don't know. It seems like the exact same argument.
Well, we'll leave it up to you guys. Comment down below. What do you guys think about bonus cards? Is it fair? Do you think it's okay? Always interested to hear you guys' opinions. But that brings us to our final thing we talk about. That is the community spotlight. That's right. We go through the community. We look at what's being created the most. And what's talked about as far as the community goes. So this first one comes from user He Wonder One. I hope I'm saying that correct. It is a altar of Reanimate. Shane, have you ever been a fan of the WWE?
Maybe when I was 12. Yeah, I think I was.
Do you know this reference?
The Undertaker?
It is the Undertaker. Shocked face. He's been reanimated. Get it? It is a reanimate. Yeah.
It's like, that was a very big guess. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know many names in the WWE space.
I've never watched the WWE, but this was by far by far and away, I'll say, this is like was the #1 community post besides all the spoilers from the week. It was like
It's really funny.
people really liked this altar. And if you're a wrestling fan, comment down below what you guys think of this altar. Is it hitting that spot that you that itch, if you will, in your fandom? Not hitting it for me, but I appreciate the ability to create an altar, and this is awesome.
I think I watched wrestling back when it was called WWF before the wildlife whatever took that name.
Before they changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to the next one from the community spotlight. Guess what, Shane? We have another artist that's dropping by over on the subreddit. This is from user Victor Adame Art, aka Victor Adame Minguez. Dropped the entire art for Nerev, Heart of the Storm, and boy, does this look cool.
Very.
I
want this to be a playmat.
I was about to say playmat worthy, 100%.
Yeah.
I've been
love these arts, dude.
Been really enjoying these artists that come into the community, knowing they're just fans of Magic. They're like, hey, I know where to go to find the people that are buying this art. Drop by, showcase, like, hey, I was really honored to make this art. So
very cool art, dude.
It's awesome.
It's a big dragon.
Big dragon. Nerev, Heart of the Storm, I think is a very good card.
Gonna build it?
Maybe you'll see it in an upgrade.
Whoa.
And the final community spotlight is from user Imaginary Fiend. They make altars as well. They have made an altar of Calaxian Hunger Tyrant in the kind of art style of Monster Hunter. Riley, I showed this to Riley, and Riley knew immediately what this is from because they are playing Monster Hunter. Angry Pickle is the thing I'm getting at. I don't play Monster Hunter, and I apologize, but I totally think this art's incredible.
Yeah, I love it when it breaks borders like this.
Yeah. Like I said from the beginning when we were talking about the food tokens, people that make altars, I am just so amazed at how talented people are. It is.
See, we should show this to Steven.
It's very cool. I know.
He played it.
Calaxian. Yeah. If you guys haven't already seen that, we did a whole vanilla gameplay. You guys go check that out on the channel. We played all these vanilla cards against each other and had a blast.
Yeah.
But
this is a really cool art, though. Big fan.
Big fan. Absolutely. But that is going to do it for us today. If you guys liked that little short video, little, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you're staying up to date with all the other stuff that we got putting out. In the description, you'll find links to all of our social media accounts. Check those out. Follow us on those as well. Once again, comment down below, letting us know what you guys thought about all the news of the week. Was there something that we missed? Let us know as well. And on the screen right now, those are all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your added support. It really does mean the world to us. If you guys wanted to check out what they're seeing, which is not here on YouTube, please click the link in the description as well and consider subscribing. And a very special shout out to all of our Gains Indestructible tier, starting with Daryl Tripp,
Demarion Turner,
Doc Jerome,
Jimmy Ward,
Kevo,
Larry Killian,
Robert Myatt,
Thrifty PSGR,
Tim K,
and Ryder Cole.
You guys are awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. And until the next video, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.
Bye.